Welcome, true seekers, to the Tarot Temple here at Spirit Vibes. I am back with another work in money for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising on the cusp. If you fit this description, please stick around. The forecast may pertain to you. However, if it doesn't fit, I'll quit. With this being said, remember to give all vids a thumbs and to check the description box on ways to reach out to me as well as how to make a purchase. I'm now ready for you to sit back and relax, prepare for your messages from Source through me for Work and Money Week of September 13th until September 19th. I hope you enjoy, Virgo, and please stay awake. Hey, overseers. Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome back to the Tarot Temple here at Spirit Vibes for work, money, romance, messages, and spiritual guidance. So I hope you had a chance to check out your premieres. I'm sure one, if not all of them, was pertaining to you in some form or fashion, maybe even cross-watching, for someone else. All right. So what we're going to do here is give you a one-word reference and a totem. And that way you have a lot of tools to work with throughout the week in terms of spiritual references. Sometimes it gets rough. I know, like today, it started out rough from yesterday, and then all of a sudden things just started opening up, So sometimes we need that little, that cushion, that spiritual cushion, to fall back on. Let's see what you've fallen on this week. And oh wow, you have city and pair. City and pair. That is your one-word reference this week. Maybe when I think of a pair, it's two people, or a couple, four people. That's a team, like a couple. So you have, well, that would be pairs, wouldn't it? Okay, so true, new. True, new. You knew they was true. You knew it was true because you knew. I don't know. Here, we're gonna put that right here for you. I guess it can stay there until I don't have enough room, but at least you can contemplate while I'm shuffling. So now we're gonna get you a totem. I may know some things about it. I may have to look it up. I don't know. I don't know everything. I know a lot of things. I don't know everything. But I know a lot of people I've learned get on the station and make like they know everything, but they don't. Ooh, you got the butterfly. And when I look at the butterfly, when it comes to tarot, I think of the Queen of Swords. So that could be you, I don't know, or the partner, because you have a pair here. Maybe you're gonna be a pair in the city, I don't know, but the butterfly goes through transformation. It has a hibernation stage, where it has to be cocooned for a while. And, sometimes in life, that's how we have to be cocooned. God puts us in a holding cell to work on some things privately with us, generally internally, cleaning out our minds. And then we, at some point we soar and we become these beautiful butterflies. But I think this is going to be a beautiful pair for you. I wish I could keep this somewhere where you can see it throughout your reading. I'll put it right there. So we're using the Deviant Moon Tarot. Everybody got it but Taurus. Taurus ended up somehow, I don't know how that happened. I didn't even realize it until later in the reading. But Source works like that. It's not a mistake. I may think it's a mistake, but it's not a mistake. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's going on with y'all. Okay, overall energy is King of Cups. Overall energy is King of Cups. And by the way, you can do your own research. You can research the butterfly and see what it means to you, okay? You have the King of Cups overall, and it's based on this Two of Wands, this plow. You can expect the Page of Swords, okay? Stemming from the Ten of Cups, with the outcome of the Hangman. Conflict and or challenge and supportive energies we'll discuss momentarily. Okay. But the underlying energy for you this week is, ooh, the Sun card. Okay. Soulmates. Soulmates. You may be even dealing with your twin soul. Okay. That's that pair, the city pair. Soulmates and twin souls this week. All right. What a pair, too. So much alike. This could actually be your actual birth twin here, if you are a twin. Okay, some clarity is coming through here. Some clarity is coming through based on this plow, this two of wands, this soul work. This is plowing your field, tending to the fields. You know, you reap what you sow kind of stuff. Like the good shepherd said back in the day when I was young. He gave an analogy one time. He said, when you be disappointed if you planted one fruit, I forget what it was, but then you ended up with tomatoes. That would be confusing, wouldn't it? You reap what you sow. You get out what you put in. This is the work that you put in. And you know you got someplace to go. This is an appointment. This is scheduling something. So this is like when we give ourselves a set goal date. This is a set goal date. Okay, it's kind of like you know when the harvest is coming. So if you are a farmer and you plant onions and you plant tomatoes and whatnot, you know when the harvest is coming. Okay, so you know when you want to sprout. You know when you want to share your fruit and your vegetables, right? That's what this week is based on. The overall energy is this King of Cups, and the King of Cups is the provisionary person. The person, this is the farmer. Okay, this is the farmer. Okay, and you're looking into your cup. You're looking into your heart this week based on this work. Why, I don't know yet. Maybe you have some ideas, okay, some more extra, some bigger creative ideas, you know, heartfelt ideas, okay? And others of you're looking into your future, so that could be here. You're trying to see where your life is going through the temple. Thank you for that. Thank you for your confidence in me. I'm also seeing, oh, I don't like this. Okay, I'm also seeing, this could be a person. This is a King of Cups person. They could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They could be any sign, but this is major in their chart. This is a person who provides needs. They could even be work with tools and whatnot. This could be your maintenance man. You know, I realize that this could be your maintenance. But whatever it is, I see reflection in the cup. So what I mean by that is nowadays people got a way of using their cell phones, using chrome, using shiny belts, anything to reflect, like to reflect in your windows. They could put it up and it could reflect in your windows to see what you're doing. I see him doing that this week. He's using some kind of brass, some type of chrome to see what you're doing. And there is an emotional attachment here. They got to be careful with that because when we're dealing with the cups, we're dealing with person having some kind of feelings. Okay. And I'm hearing it's based on something. Some of this is based on the season or seasonings. Seasonings. So yeah, you coming up with something creative. Some of you using these it's got something to do with seasonings. I don't know. Maybe the way you season your food makes it unique. But for some of you, this could be something that you reflecting off of. Like maybe you've seen, like I said, you've seen somebody else do this. You're reflecting on that this week. And I'm also hearing trying to fix it. You're trying to fix it some kind of way. So maybe this is like you're gonna imitate it and put it your own way, in your own style. You know, you like everybody fries chicken, right? But you're gonna fry chicken your way. It's then I said something about the seasonings is gonna make yours different, just like not all barbecue sauces are alike. You know, not all, because Sweet Baby Ray's is one of my favorites. Okay, Sweet Baby Ray's. All right, outside my mama's, who ain't no longer here, his barbecue sauce is the bomb. Now, your week is stemming from family, community. This is contentment. This is definitely content. This is community. This is like a farmer's wife. I think I'm speaking to my farmers this week. You know, you're coming up with something new, something, maybe a brand new barbecue sauce, something to put in the bottle. I don't know. But you're happy about this because, you know, this, you're thinking about your family and your community and how this is going to pay off, how this is going to make you rich. You know, rich like back in the days when bronze and brass was the thing, you know. You know, this is what I mean, but this is you, for some of you, this is competition. For some of you, this could be a competition going on somewhere. A cooking competition is going on somewhere. Some type of invention is going on here. There's a competition going on. But whatever it is, if this is a competition, for some of you, it's based on community needs, family needs. That's a good thing. Coming up with this community. You want to keep your family happy and healthy, I guess. You know, because the Ten of Cups also reflects a kind of wealth. Okay, so it may be the wealth that you have, or the wealth that you picture yourself with. You know, because there's no greater wealth than family. Believe me. What's the reason? So this is desires. So the overall energy this week for you is desire. Desire to make something happen, to provide something unique, something with special seasonings, special sauce, special sauce. Okay, the reason? The Queen of Swords. Ooh, this is the director, the teacher, the mentor. This is the lady who speaks her truth and don't give a damn how you feel about it. You know what I'm saying? But for some of you, or one of you, it's got something to do with this African connection. This connection here, this ethnic connection. This Eastern connection. Got something to do with the message. Some notes. It's got something to do with some notes. What can you expect this week? To do the research. And this energy here, this, I wouldn't be surprised if this was the hermit's son. Okay? Because they just alike. This is research. This is really looking into some shit. You know what I'm saying? Really looking into the truth of it, the matter of it. You know, this is like, I can't take this information for granted based on this harvest. This is scheduled. You know when it's coming. Now, I'm not talking about this scripture where Jesus was like, do you say 2-3 months then the harvest? That's a different kind of harvest. But if you are a farmer, farmers know when and what time to reap onions or corn, you know, turnip greens, whatever it is that they grow, they know. And you're doing research on this, stemming from this community, a community of contentment. A community that's, you know, it's a lot of love in this community, really. Feelings, I should say, a lot of wholesome feelings. This could be your job. You may be learning this stuff from your job where you work, and you like, oh, is that how they do it? I'm gonna go and do my own version, because you see some things and you're doing the research. You know what I'm saying? Some of you have to do the research based on the ground where you live, the plot of land that you're on, because you have to be able to irrigate land. You know, you have to be able to have the water to come out on that land. So that may be what you're looking at this week. Like, I need to look into this and see if I can do this on my property. You know what I'm saying? What you can and can't do on your property. Okay, because you got ideas. And then you're going to be waiting on those answers. Okay, because you don't know. You don't know. You're still going to be thinking in the outcome about maybe if you even want to proceed into this line of work. I would say if it's on your heart and then you're running from it, you're probably being called. I'm just letting you know. You see it and you start running from it, you're probably being called. Because it's got something to do with time, and the outcome is you're waiting. You're waiting. You don't know, but you don't know when. You don't have the information based on the harvest. You don't know your harvest. You don't have all the information. You're still doing the research. Or maybe you're having to wait for someone to get back in touch with you about how to get started on this plot of land, or if you can build on this land, if you can plant a farm on this land. Or maybe you got the answers, but you still have to wait till a certain time, because I also see like it could be getting kind of cold. You know what I'm saying? So you may have to wait for spring, certain time in spring. When, you don't know. Or you don't even know if you want to do it now. You know what I'm saying? What's the conflict with that? Temperance. Okay. Yeah, I can understand it. This is a line of work that requires patience, okay? And farm work requires patience. Whatever you farm, it doesn't have to necessarily be fruits and vegetables. You can be farming anything. You can be farming your mind. I don't know. But growing this stuff takes patience. All the measuring, you know, because you have to know how to measure the seeds in the spaces and how deep to go. It's a lot to learn. The conflict is that you probably just don't know how to do it. You can't just go and do it. You know, you still have a lot to test. And for some of you, it is the fact that you are waiting to be filled in. You need to be told, you know, you're waiting maybe on someone to, I don't know if it's a call back, an email or whatnot, but the conflict is getting filled in, getting the information here, okay? So you'll know what to do, because it's a science. Some of you, it's the science, understanding the science. Okay, you can't just get up and say, "Hey, I'm going to be a farmer." No, you have to know how to treat agriculture. Okay, you can destroy your land if you don't know what you're doing. You can destroy the crop if you're doing too much. You got to study this stuff. It's a conflict this week. What's going to help you? It's the death card. Wow. Now, for some of you, religion, something religious, some religion, some belief, something you don't. You know what? This could be somebody or some person that you really don't want to deal with. Could be your help. This keeps coming up. It's like crash. I've been saying that for some months now. It's like crash. Somebody that may have wronged you, offended you, turns out to be the person that helps you. And what I learned from Crash is the offender actually gained humility by doing a humane act after they did so much wrong. It affected him. So it really wasn't for the person who had been harmed or offended. It was more about the person who was offensive becoming or exuberating humility and humanity. And he wanted that for himself because that girl did not want him to touch her. And she was about to burn in the car. But he was like, "Ma'am, please, please, please." It was something about his work. When he was in his element, things mattered. But now I think after in that movie, when I watched that movie, he was able to transition or transmute that situation over into his personal life. Now he becomes human. You know what I'm saying? Because some people are not human. They're not. So they have to have a experience to make them human. And what do I mean by that? Having some feelings, having some thought, having some respect for other lives, recognizing that other people matter, whether I'm in my line of work or not. Okay, so if you've never seen that movie, you need to watch it. It is deep, deep, deep. I wish I could think of the writer's name because he definitely deserves that. Let's see what your oracle message is this week. All right, so it's just, you got this idea, Ooh, okay. You got this idea, but you got to do the work. You got to study. You can have, like I said, you can have the gift, you can have the talent, but it has to be developed. You can have the desire, but you have got to go learn and be trained on how to do it properly. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, a lot of the people that I've known that's on this channel saying doing the psychic work and stuff, they've been doing it forever. I've been in spirituality and religion all my life. I've been doing this all my life. I've been psychic all my life. Don't need cards to be psychic. I need cards to do readings. I'm naturally psychic. Okay? Ask the people that know me, my family, if you know them. Been in all my life. They used to tease me about it. But the calling, yeah, you're going to run from your calling. I'm telling you that now. God drives a hard bargain. God drives a hard bargain. I don't care if you believe me or not. Not again. Damn. The same ones, okay? You got the pink rebot underlining energy here. I'm hearing somebody got a soul debt. A soul debt. SOUL. That's got to be coming out in a relationship. There's a connection, a soul debt in all of this. There's a soul debt in this. I don't know what I know it's dealing with a soulmate and maybe coming out this Ten of Cups. And that's why you having this experience. That's why this calling may be important to you. That's probably why you got to go to this, where you this restriction, because 13 is restriction, something you don't want to do. Either you can't do it or you don't want to do it. It's restriction. This may be somebody that think they all of that, and you don't. You know, this is like somebody you're not really interested in, or maybe be interested in you, or I don't know. But that's the help. That's your support this week. Simon says, you need to think about this. You need to chew on this. You need to think about this stuff. Okay? Think. You need to think about it. It's a lot of money to be made. You see, there's a lot of green in this. It's a lot of money to be made. Some of you. It's based on your decision. It's not quick, but once it start rolling in, it's going to be rolling for you. I'm telling you. Uh-oh. Let's try that again, Source. Maybe she changed her mind. Some of you may be getting your answers around the waxing of the moon, like during the full moon.